one of these videos where I rate the most recent Winter 2025 seasonal animes and just judge it based on how I felt about it. Let's see. First up, let's talk about Medalist. Medalist, I think the most recent episode was good, great. We got to see Tsukasa's ass. I think it was just overall good. It was like a setup episode. You know, it was landing some crazy jumps and different tricks. We got to see a little bit more of Rio's like backstory. God, I hate that character. And Yuraka Jun just aura farming in this children's figure skating show. That's pretty much it. Crazy fan service with coach's ass cheeks. Some emotional moments going on here and there, and we're prepared to basically just execute these triple, double, you know, jump, excel, shalcho, all that shit. Next up, we got Guild Receptionist. Most recent episode was... What the fuck even happened? If I can't remember, then it's not worth. This show has honestly been very mid. It's there was some like funny slice of life shit happening with the rom-com elements between Jade and Arina. There's some like plot developing with the guild master of him being the hooded figure who's the one that's going around, you know, spreading these rumors. Aside from that, just mid. Next up, this goes to the story is just so peak. He didn't fuck anybody. He didn't. But goddamn, the noble lady was so down bad. Bro, she has a husband and she is thirsting over Kenichi in front of his wife too. Like, the level of down badness from that royal noble is unreal. What else happened? It was just a crazy it was just one of those fan service episodes where Kenichi gets all the bitches and he's just pushing them away. He's like, enough, leave me alone. I don't think it's enough to put it on great though. Let's just put it on good. It was a very entertainable show, right? Entertaining show. The overall production value of this show is absolute garbage, but the story carries so hard where I just keep on watching. Next up, A-Rank Party was on hiatus, so we can't judge that. Danmachi's also just done, so I'll just put this away. Let's talk about Sakamoto's Days. The most recent episode, it was also good. It was fun. Sakamoto's Days and the slice of life elements and the comedy stuff, it's hitting. It doesn't feel forced. It feels, the more I watch it, the more I get entangled in the character relationships within our family squad. We're going gambling. There's a whole like, the first half was the not hot spring, the bathhouse episode, right? That shit was pretty funny with the owner of the bathhouse having like a whole ass fucking flashback, and then he didn't even get like the ownership. Like, he called dad. He was like, "Dad, I've changed." He's like, "Too fucking late, bro." And then we went to go gamba. I think the next episode will be pretty fun, and I think that is also the final episode to wrap up season 1 core 1 as we wait for summer, where Dandadan, just like Dandadan, right? It's coming back. Next up, ReZero, peak. Teresia, it's basically the Von Austria family drama. Man, the Reinhard sword sheath moment was unreal. There's a lot of ReZero light novel sweaty fans that I've triggered extremely hard, where they're having therapy sessions online about my criticism of Heinkel on Twitter, which is pretty funny. One of those episodes where I speak the absolute truth and they hate me because I'm Jesus Christ. That's right. Y'all hate me because I speak the absolute facts. I do not give a fuck about Heinkel. Listen, he is such a detestable and hateable character. I'm sure he has his own good reasons for it, and I can't wait to understand why he turned the way he did. The anime does not do it justice to, you know, explain what the hell really happened to him. It's heavily implied that his wife probably died, but other than that, Heinkel crashed out. What a garbage fucking character. But we need to let him cook and to see why he turned like this. And I'm sure the writing of ReZero will carry that character and basically have him maybe even do a redemption. Next up, Great Alchemist. This was so mid. It was so mid. In terms of the story, it's getting more exciting with the hero showing up, but the animation quality is so fucking bad. Oh my god. This is also bad, but I enjoy the story here more. The fight scene, oh my god, bro. Between like in the guild hall where those two, you know, fake heroes are pulling up and fighting. And it's just, fuck. I hate it. It's so bad. Still, it's getting more interesting as the show goes on. The timeline has pretty much overlapped. We have the summoned heroes, you know, we're 1 year into the story. I think a little bit more than 1 year, actually. 1 year and 3 months or so. So we're basically just, I think we're getting ready for a war. Something crazy is happening, like a stampede is about to happen. So most recent episodes should be entertaining. Next up, great. Is it great? Is it great though? I think so. I think so. It's so spicy right now. The Himari Akane cuck arc still continues. Has so much Shisei fan service as well last episode with the maid. What could you ask for more? Such a simple, lighthearted story that delivers on the spicy drama when it's needed. I love this show, man. I love this show. Nothing more needed to say. Next up, Red Ranger Isekai. Most recent episodes has been quite lackluster, but the most recent episode, this new arc, I'm really not digging it. It's kind of lost the appeal of why we even watch this show. No one gives a fuck about Azir and Rania's backstory, bro. But we got a little bit more detail. It's getting better. Most recent episode, I actually did enjoy the backstory of Azir's side and seeing what the humans are doing, why they're revolting, his dedication towards his people and the elves, and everything turns out wrong, and you got that demon showing up and, you know, basically just giving him a reason to crash out. It's gotten better. I hope that it finishes hard with this arc. Next time, we got 100 Girlfriends. I put it on great. I put it in great. New girlfriend number 11. She just teleports everywhere. She's doing misdirection, some Kuroko no Basket shit. The hide and go seek was pretty funny. Very, what else happened? That's pretty much it. We met her, and she was disappearing everywhere. And then we played hide and go seek. And then we got a little bit of like a kiss at the end. It's a great episode. Next up, Villainous OG-san. This show, again, one of those shows where it's really produced amazingly, but I just don't give a fuck about the story. Probably put it here. What happened most recently? We went back home to meet mom. Is that what happened most recent episode? Shit, I can't even remember. It's not a good thing if I can't remember. We're getting set up for the... That's right. We're getting set up for the festival. Some sort of big school event is happening. Cross-dressing cafe is being mentioned. Grace's mom is being mentioned. Pretty much a setup episode. Other than that, it's pretty standard. Just good. Next up, Apothecary Diaries. Most recent one was Ghost Stories. Ghost Stories episode. I'd probably put it here. It was interesting. I think they're really pushing with Shisui being Lulan. I think it's pretty obvious at this point. I mean, first of all, like the hair color and the eye color is obvious. There's also many different things like her education, despite being a servant girl, her knowledge of different things, her associations from the East, her ghost story, and even like live commentary made from Mama saying, is this girl someone different? Like, obviously we're going that way, but could be wrong. We could get hit in the back of the head and maybe it's not the case. And finally, we got Solo Leveling, and it goes over here. Most recent episode, I don't think it's the best that Solo Leveling has to offer because, again, it's kind of like that setup phase as we get Jinmu to pull up. Things are about to get heated. Servers are about to go down. The Ant King versus Jinmu is gonna go down, and that's it from me. Quick little tier list of this week's, seasonal animes, and I'll see you next time.